Hi, good people. This is probably the last one I will do before I disappear on social media for a while to attend to some academic work. There's a lot of going back to school that is happening on the background. Um, I had a conversation with a friend of mine about the American elections. And one of the things that came onto the fore a lot was immigration. Of course, apart from the gun control, which we're not going to discuss here. But he thinks Trump was not a good candidate because of his stand on illegal immigrants in the US. And I want to address the question of illegal immigration. I'm a frequent traveler and I have run into illegal immigrants from all shades and hue. And I want to say this. I support Donald Trump on the issue of anticipating to deport all illegal immigrants. I believe that all illegal immigrants should go back to their homes because of various reasons. Number one, you don't force yourself in somebody's home without invitation. And if by any circumstance you end there, then you report yourself to the hosts. If you're leaving a country of war like the DRC or Somalia into Kenya or into Somalia into Kenya or the DRC to South Africa, whatever it is, the immigration law dictates that you cross one international border. That means if you leave Kenya, you should cross into Uganda. You don't leave Kenya and cross all the way to Niger, for example, and claim for asylum there. The UNHCR will ask you why you did not report to Uganda. Of course, you can give reasons for that. But you see, at the very least, there's a reporting point. Asylum should be reported. Asylum is not moving into somebody's country in the middle of the night and establishing yourself as a citizen and demanding for rights as a citizen. You can't do that. So all the illegal immigrants in the US must go back home. You can't stay there and demand for Medicare and demand for services, yet you know that essentially and legally you are not supposed to be there. I don't support that. So they should be deported. If they want to go back to the US for various reasons, there are procedures for that. Everybody knows them. Yeah? And the fact that you have been an illegal immigrant for 20 years does not qualify you for residency. No, it doesn't. You're still an illegal immigrant. You should go back and then come back properly and legally. So I support that. And that is not only in the US, that is also in our African states. You see, illegal immigration brings a huge sense of insecurity because undocumented individuals can do anything. They can commit any crime. And you cannot zero down on them because there's no reference point. You don't know where they live. You don't know who they are. You don't have any of their details. So you're essentially having strangers in your midst. That is dangerous. And in this area of terrorism and all international cross-border crime, I think it is important to register yourself. I cannot be convinced that somebody in America who has been there for 17 years should now be naturalized because they have been there for 17 years. No, it should be examined. How the hell did you come? What have you been doing over the 17 years? All that does not count. You came illegally, you need to go back and then reapply. If they need you, that society needs you, they will readmit you. If they don't, then you stay in your country. Why do you want to leave? Fix your country where you are. Okay? People immigrate for various reasons. I have immigrated to Tanzania for a reason. But you see, I had to support myself with proper documentation. And I had to apply for permits and pay for it. There's a cost to immigration. You just don't come and do what you want. The world is not completely homogeneous. Somebody talked about democracy. Democracy doesn't mean you have unlimited freedom. Otherwise, I would be sleeping with my neighbor's wife in the name of democracy. Yeah? That is an argument that does not hold in my view. So I think that immigration is important, immigration is complex, immigration is sensitive. Yes, this person cited the case of the Kenyan Somalis and the general Somali community. Of course, we all know the corruption around Somalis from Somalia registering themselves as Kenyans. It starts with the local chiefs. It starts with the Ministry of Interior, where people get IDs and they cannot even speak one national language, which is Kiswahili, which we all speak and all learnt in school. So you get a national ID. We don't know which primary school you went to. We don't know who your assistant chief is. We don't know who your Nyumba Kumi is. We don't know which village you come from, even if you come from Karen. There's an assistant chief and a chief in Karen. If you're born in Karen, you must have gone to a high-cost school or wherever it is. I mean, come on. You don't... This thing can easily be sorted. And the Somali problem in Eastleigh is also easily sorted. You round up all illegal people and ship them back to their country. Yeah? And if they come back, then you punish them. This is why countries like Rwanda, for example, if you're an illegal in Rwanda and they take you